Hi everyone, Deno here again. Like, subscribe, do whatever you want to this video. But today we are talking about the most misused phrase in Kenya, and that is God Manze. And I know most of us have used this phrase. But one thing is, I just want to have a candid talk with you guys, not necessarily throwing my thought process out there, but tukae tu chini na tujiulize, why do people do this? Is it that we are afraid of sharing our success stories with people? We are more of results oriented. So you see the results. Don't worry about the process. Now, how did we find ourselves here in the first place? Where you go to somebody, you've been with school with this guy, they're making it, you see the progress, you see the result, they're driving, they're living in a very good place, they're married, they have a very good family. You know those stories that we were reading Kitambo with happily ever after happily ever after ending. Those guys wamefika hiyo level ya happily ever after, and you're there struggling in life manze. Still trying to get footing. You're not even thinking about relationships because you're yet to get a stable job, some stable revenue generation thing that it's going for you, and you meet them and they're like, say ni God manze, trust the process. Hizo vitu mbili, God manze, trust. Ni process gani hii mna trust eh? Ni God manze. And you see, it has put us in a very bad place because you go even to your family gatherings, guys are packing. Woko pale, you are the eldest cousin. Hi, cousin. You are the eldest cousin. Wewe ndo uliambiwa, now you're managing the WhatsApp group of the family. And now it's a scenario whereby we need to raise one, or let's say, in fact, forgive me, I said 100,000. For these people they talk about, we need to raise 1 million for the specific project. And guys are like, 200,000, I'll remove 300k, I'll remove 500k. Alafu you come there and say, Mimi, I will remove 5,000 Kenyan shillings. And now guys are like, why are you doing that, man? So when you go and talk to these people, what they tell you, bro, umesoma, okay, that's good. You went to school, you've graduated, that's good. Now you see what you're supposed to do. Trust the process. God, manze, omba, keep on doing what you're doing. Pray so hard. They will never tell you what is the process for God to be manze. You get, for you to also enjoy those fruits. And you see, the problem with this thing, it kills the networking aspect of life because it has reached even. I've reached in a point of at a point of my life where I now understand why it is important to build bridges with people who are meaningful in your life. Don't just build any bridge, but you build bridges with people who will, at one point, propel you to where you're supposed to be. But if nikienda huko nje and somebody is like, I need to build a house and I'm still looking for a contractor, but me, I have a friend who does the contractor thing, but every time nikimuuliza unameka jedo, ananiambia ni God manze, how will I find myself referring this person or recommending this person to this specific job? Because you see, when at times, even when people are asking you, okay, what do you do for a living? They don't want to do exactly what you do. But it's just good for you to go out there and maybe network because you don't know who you're talking to anyway. Okay? Your friends might be linked to your job. Ours wenye unaambia that I'm an accountant, I'm an architect, I deal with import and export, and one day they're like in their offices, or rather they're interacting with somebody who wants to import something, and they're like, hey, they know, are you still doing the importing business? I have some business here for you. Why are we not why are we not considering this issue to that extent that we are networking? Ama the more you say that, villagers will do their thing. Because I also know the villagers are usually working. Yeah? Villagers will see that this guy is doing this, so let us try and use our own things on him. I just want to understand this thing because you see, one thing for me is I'm usually very key in networking. And you see, the moment you tell somebody, ni God manze, it's like that statement when you're arguing with somebody and somebody tells you, okay, utadu. Nimefanya utadu. There is no comeback, bro. So it tends to kill the social interactions you have with people. That is number one. It tends to also kill the opportunities that stand for you when it comes to networking. Because This golf club membership thing, do you know why people spend a ton of money just to pay their yearly membership fee? Basically, it is not, to them it is more of the fee, because when they go there, it's not even the golf they're playing, but the contacts they get from that environment. Somebody comes and says, I'm an AI person, what do you do? I'm into, let's say, healthcare, and they're like, why don't we integrate your systems with ours? And that's how they close these deals. The next time you hear this guy has bagged the tender, you meet this guy out there and you're like, hey bro, bana, hey, you're really making it. What do you do in God Manze? Because these guys cannot even ask you, okay, tag along with me, let's say, to that specific thing. There is this guy who does exactly what you studied for, and they want to link you up. When did we reach a point where we don't want to support our own? Like, you have this group of friends, they'll really take you out. You want to go out on Saturdays and find it, they take you out. In the morning, you're like, okay, say, I told you yesterday I don't have money. Can you just help me get home? And they're like, Sinadu. Then the next weekend, hey, they know, come, let's party again. On that party, they spend 60 G's, 9K, only to leave you with bills. Wanakwachapo ko stranded, and you're like, is this even a meaningful relationship, surely? You have somebody like that, where do you get all this money you got, man? God, Manze, is it a degree you're studying somewhere in Ijad, but you are, or what is happening, man? Because even God says, prayers without action is as equal to death. So, guys, let's be supportive out there. Like, let's try and understand the importance of networking. Basically, if I come and tell you, I'm into architectural engineering, or I'm into business, or I'm a surveyor or something, or this is exactly what I do, I'm not posing as a threat to you. Because you might meet somebody out there who needs my services, and you can just recommend me. And maybe you can just say, hey, Deno, hola, are you busy? There is a gig here for you, you can take it. But how will I recommend you if the only thing I know, the only source of your success is the God Manze? We are all prayerful. We all pray. But again, we need to understand the process, man. If you're into Forex, why are you charging people to be trained? Because the truth is, your actual income comes from training people, not Forex. I'm sorry to say that. Okay? So let's try to be realistic. This phrase of God Manze that is being misused in Kenya, it's just being taken to the next level, and it's not okay, man. Let's try and be open, because I don't understand whereby you just want to be, you have a group of friends of 10 people, and you're the only one at the top, buying drinks, paying bills. Why don't you strive so hard to uplift the other people around you? Because basically, you know exactly what they do, what they did. You know exactly where they can support you. Why don't you just hold their hand and be okay, Mbogi, kujeni hapa, let's grow together. So this is what I'm doing, but you can fit yourself here. You can, because you can't serve all those clients. So history and God Manze, I think it's just time for us to put it to a stop. Let's be open out there. Let's go out there and to build networks, but meaningful networks. Remember, the word is meaningful networks. So this Mbogi ya weekend peke yake, and on Monday you are there stranded. Personally, for me, I don't think it will be beneficial to you. And also, just if you can equate that to your personal career growth, it's as equal to death. But if we make money with you on Monday and Friday, we are out there celebrating our wins, then to me, that's a meaningful friendship. Then also, let us not try to kill our social interactions by shutting people out. God Manze, you know, I genuinely need that hustle. You know, I genuinely need to expand my reach when it comes to just the people in my space. Link me up, Bana. Stop saying God Manze, God Manze. It's not beneficial to anyone, okay? So, like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do with this video. Have a good day. See you next time.